Alright, y'all, so headed to get my hair. I need my hair cut and I need my hair styled. So I'm just probably end up putting it in a bun so that my color can pop a little bit more. It's hard to see it. And then, yeah, I need a haircut, of course. That's every week. And today is therapy day. Therapy day. And a topic that I would like to talk about are things like the entitlement of humans, us as humans. Like, we're such entitled beings, right? Like, when you think about other beings, they may feel entitled in their environment, but something about human beings is no matter what environment humans go into, they have entitlement, even if it's out of their environment and their natural habitat. So humans are definitely something extremely unique, and that's what inspired the Dear Human segment for We Are Finesse, because it's time to get different POVs and just wake up the humans to understand, hey, the entitlement that you have is irrelevant to that person because it had nothing to do, you know, like, it's not your environment. You do what you do, and that your environment, and other things do what they do in their environment. For instance, we'll build land in an area where animals live, and once it becomes residential, we expect the animals to disappear. We expect the animals to not come back to their natural habitat. And that's how we end up with bears in people's neighborhoods, mountain lions. There was a mountain lion in the Vegas neighborhood like a few days ago. That was crazy. But, you know, deers, just all kind of stuff. Like, we as humans are just such entitled beings that we feel like everybody else is supposed to bow down, bow down. You know, like, so annoying. Let me zip my jacket. Y'all, we had this L-shaped desk. I was gonna sell it, but we've had it for a while, so I'm just gonna throw it or put it by the dumpster. Somebody take it, they take it. They don't, you know. But yeah, those are some of like the topics that we'll talk about. And then you have topics like Dear Humans, why do we, you know, take someone else's story and make it ours? And I think that's why a lot of the cyberbullying and things like that, it comes because sometimes someone else's story can be so relatable to your own, and it makes it where you're like, okay, I should have an opinion about it, even though my opinion is my opinion and it's how I would handle the situation. So it's my POV. I will never make it where my POV has anything to do with your POV, because at the end of the day, you know, we're looking at it through different lenses. But if you're in someone's comments about their story, giving your opinion, if it's not in a way that's helpful to that person or someone else, is it necessary? Because you use that energy somewhere else doing something else, or you know, you can choose to tell your own story, because everyone has a voice. But I don't know, I know that some people do it for fun and it's cool to some, and the cyberbullying just, it really does affect people's mental health. And it may sound cool now, but it's not cool when someone takes a life because of you playing a game or you being bored. It's not worth it though. So just don't do it, you know? It's almost like, type it, you need to type it, but then delete it. Don't send it. You know, like if you feel like you gotta get it out, we all need an outlet, that's fine. Or pick up a camera and just tell your point of view of whatever you want to talk about. Tell your own story, right?
Can you call my phone, please?
I got it.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm a little cottonmouth, dehydrated. I should have grabbed some water, but I had to grab some water at the gas station. I don't know, y'all. I want you all to understand that you all have your own stories. You all have your own feelings, and you all have to always remember that your feelings have nothing to do with someone else. Those are yours. You own them. And you take accountability for your feelings. And then how someone may make you feel, unfortunately, the truth is it still don't really have anything to do with them, because it's how you interpret it. So you can express how it makes you feel, and you know, to get it out. But the entitlement of us being human beings, we think that us expressing it changes the other person's perspective. And that's when we have expectations of others that we can't keep for ourselves, you know? And that goes back to human beings are able to go into any environment and take over. But when things enter their environment, immediately there's fear, there's frustration, there's entitlement of this is my land, this is my home, this is my. And it's just like, okay. Baby, I'm gonna go warm up the car. You're bringing that with us? Oh, our mugs and stuff?
Thought you was getting that for Valentine's Day. We never used it.
Valentine's Day is next week. I can't hold it.
Take all the grandma stuff back to the store. Yeah.
the things that I took out. I have my mistakes to talk about her. And you need a moment to figure out what you feel. I love everything.